Thanks for staying with us, people. You're still tuned in to Wake Up Nigeria. Now it's time for us to meet our final guest. On the couch with me is musician and songwriter Ric Hassani. Welcome to the show. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. I'm great. I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
I know you are. So,
just full disclosure,
yeah.
but I'm I feel okay. I'm good.
Just, give us, when we're done with this,
yeah,
we would reward you.
I'm very happy. That's actually why I came.
That's the highlights
if
of
that
you.
wasn't, I wouldn't have come. Me? Why?
Let's talk about Ric Hassani. What's been going on with Ric?
I've been, man, the thing about me is, the kind of artist I am is, I don't get soaked in by the job. I like being a person. Most times you are so soaked into the job that you only know how to be a product to people. You forget yourself, So I think I'm very good at living. I'm very good at living my life. I don't get soaked in at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, talking about, taking you all in, because that's a very, very important moment in our lives. Who is Ric Hassani?
Ric Hassani.
Who would you describe Ric Hassani as?
Ric Hassani is an incredible human being. He's a very great man. He's a very good man. He is very obsessed with living a very good life by his own standards, not really by people's standards. And he's very concerned about being there for people. I love being there for people.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so earlier on we talked about you being a people's person.
Yeah.
And I said, you don't look like a people's person at all.
Why? You know what? We should settle this today.
Yes,
why
please. Let's settle it. You don't look like a people's person.
Why?
I don't know.
Do I look like a snob or do I look like a very uptight person? How do I look?
Yeah, you look sort of uptight. And
really?
then until we get to have, even Mazino is, snickering. And then you begin that conversations with you and then you're like, okay, yeah.
No, but what does Mazino think? What do people think? What he wants to run in and say what he...
What do you think people think about you?
I really don't know. I think people think I'm very, very quiet. Which is kind of true sometimes. I can be quiet, I can be... yeah, but I'm a reserved and a private guy, but I'm not as reserved as people think I am. I'm actually a very free guy.
All right, now let's talk about your music. Enough of you already, right? So, personally, right, I'm a fan. I've seen your music just goes through different phases, transitioning from, you're a soul R&B singer.
Yeah, core.
Right?
Core, yeah.
That's your core. I mean, when you started this journey as an artist, I enjoyed your music. And then I saw you transition into another genre. And then it got me a little confused that, is it trying to appeal to, everyone with the sound, or is he just trying to find himself? What's going on with these different phases that's happening in your music? You want to tell us?
I don't know. I've honestly never tried to appeal to anybody.
Okay.
I've just tried to let people know what I would like them to know, or what I would like them to feel through my music. I've used my music to do what I want. Like, how do I explain this way? The way I create my music is I'm an inventor. I'm a creator. So a creator decides what he wants people to want and creates it and gives them. A creator doesn't ask people what they want. If, for example, if Steve Jobs asked you if you wanted an iPhone before he invented it, you would say no. Why would you want a phone that is all screen? Why would you would want buttons? You know what I mean? Like, you'd be able to interfere and tamper with Steve Jobs' creativity. So the way I create is I create. I don't ask people what they want. I give them what they should need.
Now, let's talk about how that response has been, since that transition. Do you think people have come to accept the new you? Do you think they're liking the new you? What's the response been so far?
I'm still getting booked.
Nice one.
Please keep booking me, okay? Whoever is booking, just, No, yeah, man. I mean, people understand the way I create. They understand and they agree with me. They agree with the way I create. You know what I mean? There are artists that people expect what they want to expect from the artist. And there are some artists that they want what the artist wants for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think I'm one of the latter artists. They'll wait and be like, okay, what does Ric What does he want us to feel now? Does he want us to feel pain? Does he want us to feel hurt? Does he want us to feel heartbreak? Does he want us to say TFU to whoever? Does he want us to say so they let me do what I want to do.
Talking about pain.
Yeah.
Talking about pain.
Yeah.
True pain. Because it feels like you have experienced it.
I feel
and we have heard it from one of your songs.
Yeah.
Thunder Fire You, the one that was banned.
Yeah.
You want to tell us what were you going through when you wrote that song, when you put it out there? Because I know you have a documentary that you're working on about, telling the story behind that song.
Yeah.
But I'd like you to, share more with us.
To be honest, when I wrote that song 3 years ago now. I wrote it 2 years before it came out. I wrote it to, I was not really in pain again anymore. I was just, when something happens and then you want to laugh about it, so you just make a joke out of it. When maybe, let's say you went to perform somewhere, right? And then you bent down and a slit went up your, you know what I mean? Now it's funny now, but in the moment you wanted to run mad because your pattern has shown in the whole world. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So in that moment it's very painful, but when you tell it, you want to laugh about it, right? You want to be like, oh my God, one day be say. So that was the mood I was in when I wrote that song. Like, oh my God, one time be say, person gonna tell me say, imagine, that kind of thing. Like, so that was how I wrote it, just to laugh about it, And one day I was singing it when we were recording my album, and my engineer was like, yo, that's incredible. You should record that song. He was the first one. His name is Jem. Shout out to Jem. He was the first one. I was like, yo, that's a great song. Put it up.
And then there was a subtle backlash after the song was released. How did that make you feel? Take us through that moment.
At first, I was really shocked. I'm telling you, because I felt and I still believe that song is genius. Nobody can make a tune that nice out of a word so crass. You know what I mean? TFU is such a crass thing to say, thunder fire, you know what I mean? But with a tune and na 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 na.
It was a beautiful song.
It's beautiful. So I really felt that I was going to be unanimously praised for making such an incredible, because nobody has ever done it.
That.
I don't think no other person will, because it's such a, you know what I mean? Yeah. So when I started getting, oh, how can you say this? I'm like, really? But this is, how don't you guys think this is clever?
How can you not relate with it? Like,
this is clever. This is not like everybody says Thunder Fire You for years, and somebody made a song about it. How come nobody thought of making a song about this? Like, why aren't you guys happy about it? But a lot of people were, I got more praise than backlash. And then it got sanctioned on radio by NBC. Understandable, but I never saw it coming because in their defense, they said Thunder Fire You was a vulgar word. I know it's a vulgar word, but it's been said for so many years. I thought the power has gone out. Like, it doesn't carry any weight anymore. Everybody says it. Yeah. So I didn't see that coming, but it's understandable, and I'm still fine. So
when are you releasing the documentary? Because I can't wait to watch it.
The documentary is out already. It's an 8-part documentary, but 4 parts are out so far, and it's on YouTube.
Okay, we'll look out for that one. Now let's talk about what's next for Ric. You have a concert coming up. You have quite a lineup. Yeah. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, they're making some noise.
Oh, okay. No, just go ahead.
Okay, yeah. I have a concert on the 15th of December. Yeah. See, it's going to be mad.
I saw
full band, full choir,
live.
Full orchestra, live.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm a singing guy. I sing, Full choir, full orchestra. Paul Play singing Angel of My Life. When last have you seen that?
It's been a while.
With a full orchestra.
Full orchestra.
Full orchestra, bro.
Wow.
Two-Face is singing Two-Face is singing African Queen. Dari Atalade is singing Not the Girl.
Dari Atalade is going to be there.
Neola is going to sing Toba. With a full live band, full orchestra, full choir.
Oh my.
See, honestly, when I say you should come for this show, I'm not trying to sell a show. I want you to experience this show. I'm not saying it because I want you to buy tickets so I can buy your new wristwatch. I don't like. I'm fine. Do you understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm not saying people should buy tickets so that I can. No, I'm saying buy ticket because I really want you to come.
and have
When
a
have
good
you
time.
seen that happen?
It has been a while. So where's
Full
this
orchestra.
happening?
Come
quickly?
on. In TerraCulture, 15th of
Okay.
December, TerraCulture. Go to my website right now and buy the ticket. It's www.richassani.com. Bro, you don't want to miss this thing. Trust me.
It's going to be beautiful. I
Yes.
mean, you're a very deliberate person.
I am.
You're very intentional about, whatever you do. And I can imagine, the amount of work that you have put into, this concert. This
A lot of work.
Concert.
A lot of work.
Let's talk about the total, orchestration for the event. Putting that band together. How's the process been so far?
It's been beautiful. We've been rehearsing, me, the band, and the orchestra and the choir. We've been rehearsing. We've had almost like 10 to 12 rehearsals now. We've been rehearsing for almost 2 months. Beautiful, I'm telling you. I'm a very, as you know, I'm a very intentional person, and I don't like nonsense. I don't take nonsense. Like, my clothes are always ironed, and this is my design, by the way.
So I can.
Yes,
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So we see Ric Hassani's fashion in the
this is
future.
Hassani. Yeah.
Beautiful. Love it. Love it.
So yeah, man, it's going to be. Trust me, it's going to be excellent, man. I really. This is the first time I'm really doing a concert in a major space in Lagos. I'd never done it before.
Oh, nice.
I'd never thought about it before,
Great,
Seth.
great.
So it's going to be great.
I'm looking forward to it, and I know that tons of people.
You have to
watching.
come. I'm going to shout your name on stage, and if you don't come,
Okay. I hope. Do I get a VIP treatment?
I will think about it. I
No,
like
you
this
have to
your
think
top,
about it.
so I will
Thank
think
you.
about
It's
it.
my design, by the way.
Giving the same energy. Okay.
All right, guys. Yeah, thank you so much, Ric, for being here.
Appreciate
But
it.
hey, let's listen to more of your sound.